Today, the biggest threat to health is not cancer or heart disease, but the biggest threat to human being is stress. The level of stress is continuously increasing in the society. The effects of chronic stress are more broad and deep, and when we are continuously under stress and depression, a part of our brain that contributes to emotions and thinking process may get permanently damaged. We are ensuring financial and material well-being for ourselves and our families in the present and for the future, but today our priority should be to protect ourselves from stress. If our mental functioning deteriorates, we will not be able to enjoy life and, more importantly, our relationships. Stress is not a thing which has developed in this era, but it can be traced down since the beginning of the human race. It remains with everybody and it should be with everybody, but in a controlled and managed manner. Without stress, a person is only a dead body. If stress is there in a controlled and managed way, it serves purpose in the life. What is stress? People vary enormously in their perception of what is a stressful situation, but the physiological way our bodies respond to something we interpret as a threat, whether physical, mental, emotional, or simply mentally challenging. These all are same. Stress activates a part of the brain called the hypothalamus, setting off a complicated chain of biochemical events that causes a rush of adrenaline or non-adrenaline into the system, rapidly followed by cortisol within a split second. These hormones flood the body and circulate through the blood stream, reaching all the organs and activating every cell in the body. At this point, our body starts to work in a different way. The liver releases sugar and fatty acids into the blood to boost energy. We breathe more rapidly, increasing the amount of oxygen in the body. Our heart beats faster and our blood pressure rises, increasing the circulation of blood to brain to enable quick thinking and swift decision, and to the muscles to enable fast action. Our mouths go dry as the blood is diverted away to the organs where it is most needed, and start to sweat the body's mechanism for cooling us down. We are prepared for immediate action to fight or to run away. This is known as the fight or flight response. If stress is followed by physical activity, the energy so released into the system by stress hormones is used up, allowing our body to relax and return to their normal state of balance. But today, in modern age, we are prone to go on thinking about anything that is worrying or upsetting us. This inability to switch off is what keeps our stress levels raised, resulting in chronic stress. Immediate changes starts happening in body. Digestion slows down, breathing speeds up, heart starts working very fast, blood pressure soars up, perspiration cools the body, muscles tense up, blood clots faster, sugar and fats pour into the blood. These body responses come otherwise also when we think about any annoying and stressful situation, and these are very destructive. Each time we feel a stressful frustration and body is overrun with stress chemicals and they have nowhere to go. Most situations do not provide an outlet for all that extra energy our bodies produce. We have no one to fight and nowhere to run. We struggle with heightened arousal within us. But because it cannot go anywhere, all that stress can start to harm our bodies. It can destroy our appetite, cripple our immune system, shut down the process of repairing our tissues, block sleep, break down bones. The stress hormones remains at a high level in the blood, and this type of continued exposure to stress often leads to mental and physical symptoms like anxiety, depression, palpitation, and muscle pain. Advanced technology and global communications make it possible to work anytime and anywhere, and it becomes difficult to bring the right balance between work and personal lives. As a result, being ambitious, we become workaholics by working long hours at the cost of our health and personal lives. We are all the time under targets and deadlines, and we end up under acute stress with the risk of mental and physical breakdown. The electronic revolution, email, laptops, mobile phones, meaning we can work from anywhere and at any time. This brings huge advantage, but it makes us always available to anybody and everybody. Never off duty. Boundaries between work and personal life are non-existent. That implicates our health, happiness, relationship, and stress levels. Constant rushing and non-stop working is always counterproductive. However busy you are, you must ensure some me time in between. Time to yourself is key to better health. Give a small deep relaxation to yourself in between. Taking time to relax recharges your batteries, keep your life in balance, improves your health, and makes you a more effective problem solver. A change of environment and a bit of fresh air helps in changing your viewpoint in the right perspective. Here, music and dance, if needed, can also be added. Indulging in hobbies like writing or painting also helps in reducing tension. A balanced life is most essential for your health and happiness, and it is key to your real success. For this, you listen to the inner intelligence and understand the responses needed. For keeping life perfect, we should eat well, we should keep our posture perfect. Regular exercise makes you sleep better, boosts your energy, raises self-esteem, and ensures you look and feel great. We should do minimum 30 minutes physical activities every day. It may be done in parts or in 2-3 sessions, which make it easier. Get enough sleep. Getting into a regular sleep routine is the best way to relax and feel good. Towards the end of the day, your body naturally starts to get tired. Energy levels drop and metabolism slows down. Sleep is the biggest stress buster on the planet. So give yourself all the help you can to get a good night's sleep. Avoid large meals close to bedtime, weighing heavily on the stomach and causing indigestion, as they can interfere with sleep. If possible, Have dinner at least 2 hours before bed. Deep relaxation before sleep will help in getting good sleep. Listening to soothing music, reading a book can help because aware of your breathing and you will easily get a transition into deep sleep. You must close down the unnecessary chatters in your mind, which is a very big source of tension and acute stress. This is best done by our traditional way of meditation, awareness of breathing, repeating a mantra, or by creative visualization. These are the ways by which you can reach your inner space where the mind becomes quiet. When the mind is at rest, your instinctive power of self-healing comes into a play and the stress response is reversed. Simply by becoming aware of your breathing, you can begin to reverse bad habits and train yourself to breathe correctly. You must put in your daily routine and habit in place. Morning or evening walk, yoga, exercise in any form, preferably Surya Namaskar, pranayam, and of course meditation. These all will take care of the different aspects of your life: body, mind, intellect, and soul. Be positive. Convert to positive thinking by reframing or with the affirmations suggested in my last video, or create your own. Reap the full benefits of meditation, ideally practicing 2 times in a day. Regular meditations work better than others with the pressure of everyday life. There are several varieties of meditations. You can choose any one of them and do it regularly. Plan your day and use your time wisely and efficiently and save yourself from stress. Give importance to relaxing after work and use your relaxing time fully for relaxing only, and switch off and detach yourself completely from work. In my next video, I shall give the viewers a guided relaxation meditation session. It can be used at any suitable time and place, preferably using headphones while seated in a comfortable position. Thank you very much for listening. Stay tuned to the channel for more updates. Like, share and subscribe this video and to my channel. Thank you very much again.